Where did you find the missing letter?
So these are my sources. So there's an early version called Aleister Explains Everything.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
and I found in there, I found a letter. So this is so Crowley had died, and then York is true to his word, like attempting to put together all of Crowley's stuff, all of his papers from various different people around the world. And Germer was sending him material, and it gets sent over, and there's a note by Germer on the top where he says, "Oh, I came across this letter. I'm not going to include it in his edition because he did one in 1954. It's like, I'm not going to include it. It doesn't seem important. It was just there in the scans." So it was like, well, that's insane.
yeah,
I'm going to include it then. I say this in my note in the manuscript, but I think Germer didn't include it because Crowley says he goes through some stuff the way he normally does, but he ends up with this passage from the Book of the Law, and he says, "I don't know what it means." So I just wonder if Germer looked at that and thought, doesn't really matter. Of course, in my note, I explain what it means because I do know what it means. And it's appropriate because it's specifically about the dynamic that's going on now with the and the content of the letter.
I think my goal with palimpsestos is always do the right thing. And do the right thing, Chapman, for me, is to honor all of the authorships, is to publish a high quality material, a very good translation, doing things that I know they will have consequences in the ether, magic consequences. So I know we're doing nothing wrong. We have the rights to publish the same way they have the rights to publish.
Yeah.
And I think what you are doing with Aleister Crowley's work is what he always dreamed of, a really serious publisher that considers his work.
Yeah.
So I know the work we are doing is a good work. Our Brazilian edition will have the letter and your note regarding
that'd be nice.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
People here like you, and they know the work you are doing with Aleister Crowley. And be sure I'll be publishing in Portuguese the whole collection. And of course, I know.
Well, I'm not sure how much stuff you've read on Crowley, but there's a lot of stuff in that essay that is new.
Yeah.
That no one's ever noticed.
Yeah.
And it's extraordinarily surprising.
I had the sensation I was reading about Aleister Crowley for the first time.
Nice.
For the first time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I was aiming for that, so that's good.
Yeah.